Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been, my darling young one? I stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. And I've been out in front of a 12 dead oceans. And I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, oh, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Oh, what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that just kept on dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers a-bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered up with much water. I saw 10,000 talkers and tongues that were broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, oh, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Oh, what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? What did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder that roared out a warning. I heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were all blazing. I heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve. I heard many people laughing. I heard a song of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. Oh, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. Oh, who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? And who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who just walked a black dog. I met a young woman, her body who was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. And I met one man who was wounded in love. will you do now, my darling young one? I'm going back out in the forest before the rain is falling, and I'll walk in the depths of the deepest dark forest, where people are many but their hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison, and the executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly and where the souls are forgotten, where black is the color, where none is the number. And I'll tell and speak it, and I'll think it, and I'll breathe it, and reflect from the mountains so the souls can see it. And I'll stand on the ocean till I start sinking, but I'll know my song well before I start singing. It's a hard